Maybe with a new anthem deck. Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Jem.
And I'm Em.
And this is our first ever video, OMG. So, why are we starting this series?
So, we both work for Enhanced UK.
Yeah.
And we also both write for a magazine called Liability.
Yeah.
Which is written by sassy, sexy, disabled women. So, a really unique thing. Obviously, we're both part of that.
Obviously.
And we want more of a social media presence. We feel like we've got a hell of a lot to say.
Yeah.
And we want to discuss topics that we think are really important, not just to disabled women or disabled men, but topics that are out there at the moment that we think are really important for us to talk about.
Yeah. And we kind of do that in our training as well, don't we?
We do.
And it's always well received, but we don't really talk about it in the media as much. So I think it's a good platform.
I agree.
To start the conversation, really.
Yeah. And just for us to like try it as well. It might be rubbish, it might be no good, but let's try it and see what it's like.
There's no harm, is there? We can have a go, see what happens. If you don't like it, no, I was
switch
say
it
don't
off.
like it, don't watch. It's a bit awkward, really, isn't it? I mean, try it. Try a couple. No, we can't say that. For our first ever video, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, we were discussing this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about disability and dating, aren't we?
Yes, my worst fear in life.
Specifically.
Ugh, Tinder.
Tinder.
Ah!
So why don't you start?
Okay. Okay, so me and the topic of dating has always scared me. From like, even when I was at school, if someone said I fancied someone, I would like boil up. And I would like cringe and I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god. Even if I did fancy them, I'd be like, oh my god, as if I'd just said that. So, yeah, so that's where it all starts. The fear of someone finding me attractive was very prominent from
And
an early age.
why are you scared of that?
I feel embarrassed when someone ever even says that I might be attractive. Like, I used to really cringe if someone gave me a compliment. I've learned to accept compliment now. And I don't know why. I think it was because I don't really expect the compliment. I don't really find myself attractive. I know I look good. When I put an outfit on, I'm like, yeah. But I don't think, oh, I look sexy.
Okay, so it's kind of like you can see that you're attractive,
Yeah.
and you can see when you make an effort and you look good,
Yeah.
but it's changing that to sexiness,
Yeah.
to like sexual attraction.
Yeah, and I'm not there yet.
Okay.
And I'm getting there. Like, I've downloaded Tinder, so that is a big move for me, because that is like shallow, innit? If we're being honest, we're looking at 5 pictures, and it's make or break with 5 pictures.
And a few words if you can even be bothered to
And
write
a few
the words.
words. And like, I just feel like it's quite brutal. Don't you think? But I've got it, and I've put my pictures down. I've had a few matches, but I don't know whether it's for me yet.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're doing it is great.
Exactly.
And how do you feel that the disability has kind of helped or hindered you so far? Like, how do you feel that has it played a part at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
Okay.
definitely played a part. I think that, if I'm honest, that is the fear. It's the sort of mocking. Like, you worry that people are going to be like, "Hey, that girl's on Tinder," you know. Instead of just being like everyone else and swiping, they might have a bit more of a glance and be like, "Oh, she's not only 2'11". Because did I put that? No, I just put very small. Because I was like, I wanted to make it a point, because obviously it's a point. And you can't really hide the wheelchair. Like, I could crop a picture that was like tiny, but even then, like, you can tell from my arms and.
Don't you think? Maybe this is me not thinking things through, but don't you think that some guys would find how small you are really hot?
No, I've never thought that. Do you?
Do I find it hot?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, No, because it's not the social norm, is
I
it?
think plenty of people out there find difference and quirks, whatever they may be,
Yeah,
hot.
yeah,
I think some people are attracted to difference.
yeah, yeah,
So
I
I'm
get
sure that
that.
some people are.
yeah. I mean, let's hope there are. So yeah, that's how I feel at the moment. I feel good. I've took a step, even if it's a baby step. But
It's a big step.
yeah, no, it is a big step actually. Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah, no, it is good. It's scary. It's scary putting yourself out there, though.
I will just say, within like the first 20 minutes of downloading Tinder, she had like 7 matches.
No, that's true.
So, you know, it's not all doom and gloom in this girl's world.
Yeah, but even then, like, the matches don't feel real. Like, what is a match? It doesn't
Someone
mean...
viewing your 5 pictures and the small amount of words that you've written and thinking, I'd like to possibly give that a go.
Really?
That's
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, that makes me feel funny. And not in a good way. I don't know. It just seems so unconnection-like.
It is.
I know. That's the point, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, we're getting there, slowly. And I do feel a lot more confident in my
exciting.
everyday, like, day-to-day.
And I guess from doing it for only, a couple of weeks now, what advice, if somebody was watching this and thinking, right, I've got a disability, or I don't have a disability, and I'm thinking of online dating, I'm thinking of setting up a Tinder profile, what advice would you give them?
I think for me, I had to really, really analyse my worst case scenario. So what was it that actually freaked me out? And actually the thing that freaked me out was that other people would judge me for wanting to be on Tinder. And that was my scary thought. And I was like, well, if people are that bothered, and also you've got to be on Tinder to see that someone's on Tinder.
That's other single people judging you for being single.
Yeah. So really my mind was just going into overdrive. So I think once you start to get over that, then you can try and sort of work through it. But it is hard. But yeah, I would say, worst case scenario, talk to your friends about it. Talk to people that might be able to, like you really helped me and Jen, just actually make me really think about it, not just like, oh God, no. Because I would naturally just go, oh no, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say that, but go for it. But also, if you really, really don't want to go for it, don't do it just because everyone's doing it, because that's not the point, is it? You've got to want to do it as well.
Okay, there we go.
I've grown so much.
There we go.
Yeah, we've not really come to a solution, have we? We've still got the fear, but oh well, at least the world knows now.
Yeah.